Hey, how y'all doing out there? My name's Jerome, and I own a 2000 Mustang. And every now and then when I'm doing a quick project, I like to throw a little 3 to 4 minute video together and just throw my knowledge out there to hopefully save somebody a dime. But today what I'm doing is I'm changing my front pads, and I'm just going to give you a quick little rundown. Basically what I do, I open my hood, and I look for my fluid, where my brake fluid goes in, which is located normally on the right hand side if you're looking into your car. And basically you want to do is you want to open that lid and just pop it, so that way it lets the pressure out. Next thing, I just want to kind of show you everything you're going to need to get this job done properly and completely. One of the biggest tools you need when you're doing front brakes, it's called a C-clamp. This is called brake heaven right here. But anyway, with that said, a C-clamp is very important because I'll show you in a little while when I get down to the pistons that you have to push them back in. Without this tool, it just can't be done. But anyway, brake pads, brake fluids, of course lubricant for when you put your new pads on, and of course cleaner. Alright, moving on down. Okay, I believe everybody knows for the most part that you got to jack the car up, and you must have all your tools laid out, from a 4-way to maybe a impact wrench if that's what you got. But sometimes they don't work. Sometimes you still need that 4-way and that breaker bar. Breaker bars are very handy to have because sometimes you need leverage. But with that said, moving forward with this project, after you take your tire off, basically what you do from there, there's 2 bolts on this caliper. Okay, I'm going to show you some parts here. This is called a brake caliper. This little thing right here, painted green, brake caliper. Brake pads are actually in between this, one on the back and one on the front. This is my disc. This is what the brake pads push against when you push your foot, and it pushes against this disc and makes you stop. That's why you want to make sure that your disc is no grooves and that is everything okay with it, and you want to change your pads about once a year or so often to make sure your car is okay. From there, basically what you do, there's 2 bolts. I'm going to pan in here. One on the top, right here, and the same level on the bottom. Basically, you just take those 2 bolts, you back them out. After you back them out, take your rubber mallet, pound on your caliper a little bit, help loosen it up, because it's probably been on there for quite a while. Then you pop it out. Okay, from there you want to be very careful because it is hooked to your high pressure line. I kind of push that aside. Then from there you're going to find a brake pad on the front side and the back side. Grab the pad, work it out. Okay, slide the pad to the side. Okay, that all important tool that I was telling you about earlier, your pistons are located right here. On this Mustang, it actually has 2. Most cars have 1. A lot of newer cars have 2. Fortunately, you have to push them both back in. Basically, you take that 2 and you put that 2 on the side, 2 sides of it. And you start screwing it in slowly. Your piston will go in, and you back it in until they go back in flush, as you see right there. Pretty simple. This is basic when you're changing brake pads. No major job. To put it back together, you basically go back the same way that you took it off. Same steps, using all your lubricants, all your cleaners, and putting all your new springs and hardware on that may have come with your Pacific car. Side note, before you put your brakes back together, make sure that you use that brake lubricant. You want to spread that around on all your parts where that may be sliding back and forth, so that way your new brake pads slide back and forth real nice as you're pushing on your brakes. Anyway, that's my short video, and I hope you guys save some money out there, and I hope it helps you. Have a great day.